Hello, my name is Infantlight, and I want to talk about my predictions on the Dragon Ball Super Omniverse tournament that's coming up, comparing it to the Dragon Ball Multiverse. One of the big differences I see between the Omniverse tournament compared to the Multiverse tournament is that there's not going to be different variations of the same characters, and there's not going to be like every universe is going to have Saiyans. I believe that only Universe 6 and 7 have Saiyans because how we describe parallel universes that there's only each like Universe 6 and 7 are parallel universes. They don't link to the other universes really. And so that implies that the other 5 sets of universes, like 1 and 12, 2 and 11, 3 and 10, and the rest of them, are independent from one another. They don't have linkage. They don't have the same planets or the same people exactly. From how we described it, and by definition, the parallel universes, if you look up what parallel universes is, it's kind of like different, like how Multiverse has their setup. There's different events that happen in different timelines. Like, say, for example, in Multiverse, Goku, in one of the universes, and Goku was still evil in one of the universes. And in the universe, the current time, I forget what the name of the current universe is in the Multiverse comic, but in that current universe, the timeline that they imply that's canon to the actual Dragon Ball story, that's the universe Goku's good. But there's different variations in the timelines, and they all have the same plans, but just different events happen. All the same things existed at one point. But comparing to how we described the parallel universes, implies that there is no correlation between 1 and 7. They don't have the same plans. They're nothing alike. They have no correlation to one another. It's only Universe 6 and 7 that are similar or have the same, like at their beginning in their existences. Both Universe 6 and 7 have exactly the same planets, and events took off differently between the two universes. And so I believe that we're gonna get to see like completely different fighters, maybe completely different races. It would not make sense for them to for Saiyans to exist in Universe 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 or 11. It makes no sense because we've already stated that 6 and 7 are parallel universes, and those are the only universes that have similarities. The rest are independent from one another, and all the other ones are basically sets of one another. They're coins. Universe 6 and 7 is like heads and tails of the same coin. So that's how we describe. So that implies that the rest of the universes are nothing. They have nothing to do with one another. But you know what could be interesting? And one of my predictions is that it would be pretty cool for them to imply that Majin Buu came from a completely different universe. Because it's kind of weird that Majin Buu exists in Universe 7. But there's no Majin Buu in Universe 6 that we've seen of so far. Or some creature that is similar to Majin Buu. Because so far we've seen a Frieza race character that existed in Universe 6. Saiyans existing in Universe 6. And pretty more likely there's Namekians in Universe 6. So it implies that there's a lot of the same races exist. Like the human race obviously went extinct, but all races sort of existed at one point, whether they died off or destroyed themselves or just quit existing or something like that. It implies that. So I believe that could be a good twist they could do on the story that implies that Majin Buu, there is just a race of people that are just like Majin Buu, because it seems weird that Universe 7 is Universe 7 has a Majin Buu from what we've seen so far, and Universe 6 doesn't. From what we've seen so far, there's no implications that there ever been a Majin Buu. So that's so I think we're gonna get completely unique fighters, probably some with their own unique abilities, but I really highly doubt that we'll ever see any Saiyans, any different timelines existing in Universe 1, because it's already been stated that Universe 6 is the parallel to Universe 7. So there's no way that any characters, Dragon Ball GT line existing in Universe 1, because basically in the Multiverse comic, basically they're all the events in the Multiverse comic exists in Universe 7. So there's different timelines. That it's basically, it's not really a multiverse, it's battle of timelines, because if different events happened. Goku didn't turn evil in one timeline, so he stayed evil. He teamed up with Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, and they were still alive. One universe, Frieza's race never existed. One universe, Saiyans were ridiculously weak and primitive. I mean, one timeline, yeah. So basically, the big difference between multiverse and what's probably going to happen with the Omniverse tournament, this could change, but more than likely the Omniverse tournament is not going to have Saiyans from every race or any other race of characters existing. It's probably every race of those characters. There's not going to be Earthlings more likely in the Omniverse tournament. Only if there is some reason there's going to be Earthlings in the Omniverse tournament. It's probably going to come from Universe 6, because we don't know how strong Earthlings were in Universe 6 because they went extinct. But more than likely they were weak, like Universe 7's Earthlings, or humans, or whatever they want to call them in the series. So, yeah, I don't see them doing that. And the multiverse it's really just a battle of timelines. They're just grabbing different time what happened, variations in different timelines compared to what's going to be in the Omniverse. Is just completely independent universes, independent sets of universes. So I really do think that when they do the work on the Omniverse